Good evening and welcome to the September 17th of the Glendale Town Board. Please rise for the invocation of allegiance. For the invocation tonight, I just ask you to offer your own intentions in a moment of silence. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please call the roll.
For the record, show Councilman Martin is absent. Councilman Pippilano.
Here.
Councilman Blount.
Here.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski. Here. Supervisor Katzman.
Here, as you can see, the agendas are up front. There are three add-ons we'll take up after item 10 and before item 11. The add-ons are, again, three. All three of them are calling for a public hearing of one matter or another, and we'll address those when we get to them at the end of the meeting. So with that, I'll start on my left with town council reports with Councilman Blount.
Nothing this evening.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski.
Mr. Supervisor, I'm sure everyone's noticed that items are starting to occur for our annual bulk pickup, which is fast approaching. Residents should visit the town's website, www.townconville.org, for an approved list of items that Common Waste will take. They can also come into Town Hall and get a list. We're asking that residents keep the piles to the specified size. I believe it's 4 by 8, correct? 4 by 8, and please make our best efforts to include only items that Common Waste will take.
And two items just to be noted, I think, based on how much we've seen out there. TVs are not one.
Yeah, TVs are not approved.
Tires are another.
And tires
And a lot
are
of
two
those.
big things. I've gotten messages from residents asking if televisions are approved, and I told them no. So,
Thank you. Councilman Pippilano.
Nothing this evening.
So we'll move to item number 5, which is privilege of the floor. There no one signed up. Mr. Looker.
Just a brief update on what I consider illegal lights from Old Dominion. I was told by the building inspector that they put shields on them, that they re-aimed them. My trees are still lit up 60 feet in the air, so I'm assuming that they may have re-aimed them, but they didn't aim them down onto their property as was the intent of the law. And so I would still like them to do that. And to say that they put a shield on it is like saying, like, this light has a shield on it, and therefore it's okay to not blind you with that light. The idea of the shield in the law and the intent is to actually keep that glare from trespassing on people's property and still doing that. It's also, if you're coming up from the bridge, under the railroad bridge, you can still see the intense light. It's like somebody with their high beams on you. It's actually unsafe to do that. So they're still not following the law. I'm still waiting to see if they submitted plans with all these lumen, saying this is how many lumens are going to be on the property and on the edge of the property. I believe the town now has a light meter to do that. I haven't seen the results of Paul's use of that, if he wrote that down, but I think there's still a violation of the law. So that's the update. It hasn't changed much.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to be heard? Privilege of the floor. Seeing none. Privilege of the floor closed. We'll move to the supervisor's comments to the board. Couple quick updates on some dates. The last time we talked, we talked about the budget forums being set and the comp plan meetings being set in August to start talking about the drafts. As you know, the budget forum we're going to have is September 21st, which is the next board meeting. So we'll start with the forum like we've done in the past, run through that. They'll probably be about a half hour, and then go into the board meeting. And then, as Councilman Wozzachowski knows, the EIG committee is hosting a budget roundtable, which is at the Senior Center on September 29th at 7 o'clock. So that'll be another opportunity for residents to come in and talk about budget matters. if they wish. That one's going to be a little more informal and a little more of an opportunity for people to kind of ask questions, and you can ask questions in the other one too, but it's less of a presentation and more of a discussion. The comp plan meetings have been, well, most of them have been set. We're looking at setting 6 of them in October. And what we have set so far is October 18th will be held in West Glenville Firehouse. These are all 7 o'clock meetings. October 26th will be held here at the Municipal Center. October 27th will be at the Senior Center. And we're working with the All Claus Fire Department to do one in All Claus. We're hoping right now that will be October 11th, but it's not confirmed. And then we're working with McKeel to do one in the Village. We're hoping for October 6th, and that's not confirmed yet either. So those 2 are still out there. But at least 3 of them, I'm sorry, did I say 6? That's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6. Okay. No, that's 5. That's 5. I have All Claus down twice, sorry. Just on some things that have been happening lately, we had a meeting today with MJ Engineering on the sidewalk, or I should say the walkway to Woodhaven. That, as you know, was supposed to take place this summer or this fall, but they've identified, or just came out, oh, Jim's here. Well, I'll go through those dates later that I just gave with you. We met, there's a new grant coming out from the federal government that will pay 80% of pedestrian walkways and sidewalks and things like that. So what we decided to do is put that on hold, try to get the money for the project, which we won't know until winter of 2017. But this will all set us up for doing the project in spring, summer of 2017. But what we met on today is we sat down and we did a comprehensive, the vision we've always had about connecting everything. So we included the Van Buren piece down to the dog park. We included the south piece down to Social Plaza. So we would connect everything into one. And then we identified 2 other projects. So we're going to put 3 projects in all together. But the second project is up at the middle school. So if you know, at the Burn Hills Middle School. So if you know, there's a sidewalk in Saratoga County that starts at the high school and it goes across Lake Hill, it goes across 50 down Lake Hill until you get to the town of Glenville, and there's no sidewalk to the middle school. So the school district and others have been working with us to try to get a sidewalk in there, so we're going to put in for that to try to complete the sidewalk between the high school and the middle school there. And then the third one is in trying to connect the walkway to Woodhaven in town center. If you come out of Woodhaven at Ronald Reagan Way and you cross Maple, and that's a big if, I understand, we're talking about perhaps doing a walkway into All Claus, through All Claus, to connect into the Rexford Bridge and then get into that. So we can connect miles and miles and miles of pedestrian walkways with these projects. So that's what we're working on now. If anyone asks why the project hasn't started yet, it's because we're looking for grant funding. It's just been announced. As I think you all know, Highway Superintendent just came in and reminded me that paving is complete. There's a little bit, a few things here and there. I think the dog park, parking lot's going to get done, but did most of the streets up off of Pashley, Saratoga, and Relmar, and all those up there. It looks great. I gotta say, it looks really good. So we got that done this year. We have a lot of progress on the All Claus Post Office. We had a meeting with Metroplex. We actually got the offer letter yesterday. They are going to be putting in $85,000 of facade improvements for that post office building. That essentially makes the project work. They're going to the fire commissioners of the All Claus Fire Department and asking for them to go ahead and make a sale. Because one of the concerns they had was that they didn't want someone to get it and then not do anything with it and would fall into disrepair and then they would look at it and be an eyesore. But with Metroplex commitment now, that demonstrates that that's not going to happen. So that's incredibly good news for All Claus and the post office. Tomorrow, if you can believe it, the long-awaited town center streetlights will begin being installed. I'm going to bring a bottle of champagne out there and hit it against something. But it's going to start, it won't be as noticeable immediately. They're going to start with the base work, getting stuff laid out. We're meeting with the bank, and this is something we're going to have to talk about perhaps at a work session soon. We're meeting with the bank on where the clock is going to go. But as you all know, Rotary has been trying to work on redeveloping their sign there. They want to do an LED sign, which is not allowed in town center. And so one of the things we've been trying to work with the bank and Rotary on is perhaps a solution that redevelops that whole frontage into something that is a focal point that beautifies it. And I don't know what our options are yet, but we're going to meet with Bob Dietrich from the bank tomorrow and Bruce McConnelly from Rotary and have a discussion on what we can do out there to incorporate everything together. So that's exciting, I think. Buchendall, I think you all got invitations, is having their wet down, whatever that is, on Saturday at 3 o'clock. And I believe we all should have gotten a letter on that. It's basically christening their new firehouse. And the Lighthouse is having their annual 9/11 ceremony on Sunday, the 5th. So if we can make that, and it's always a nice ceremony. A few more things. The developer for the Applause multi-use project at the Kivard property has contacted us. They're ready to come back with a new site plan. And they want to address the board at the work session next week. So that will be a work session item. It'll probably be a lengthy work session item. I've already reached out to the Applause Resident Association to let them know that they're coming so that they can come to this too. You know, I've already been asked about how can they make comments, and you know, I said that's really not in place, but maybe we can, we'll have to talk about how we're going to let this whole thing flow. But that's going to be at the next week's work session. On Thursday, the 15th at noon, the town will be having a ribbon cutting on the brand new, another exciting thing, western entrance into Melwood Park. That's been complete thanks to Tom and his crew. Just in time for Oktoberfest, there'll be 2 entrances in and out of Melwood, and so we'll be doing a ribbon cutting. If you can make that, that would be good.
At noon.
At noon. And lastly, I don't know if you guys heard this on the street or not. I heard it on the street, so I called DEC immediately. I was told that DEC has pulled their funding for the Kenco cleanup and allocated it to Hoosick Falls. I talked to DEC today, and that's partly true, to the extent that DEC has trimmed projects generally and has allocated more funding to Hoosick Falls this year than they anticipated. But Kenco is still on the list at a $20 million budget still for 2017. So the good news is, I asked specifically, is there any reason to believe they're not going to go forward with the Kenco project? And he said no. That's the good news. The bad news is we're at the mercy of what happens in 2017. You know, every time there's a delay, I get nervous because that just means there's an opportunity for something to go wrong. I know you think I'm a pessimist, Jim, but...
No, I'm just sitting here thinking that this is the governor's office, not DEC.
True.
DEC just a fall guy.
True. So I'm optimistic that it's going to be a 2017 project. But if you hear on Freeman's Bridge Road, because they're all talking about it, the funding wasn't pulled and the project is not dead. It's just pushed into 2017.
Well, I can't wait for those phone calls.
That's all I have. Anyone have any questions? Thank you. So we'll go to resolutions. Item number 7, resolution authorizing the purchase of a one-marked police vehicle. Do I have a motion?
So
Do I
moved.
have a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, In order to maintain a safe and efficient fleet of vehicles to meet the public safety needs of the town of Glenville, the police chief recommends the purchase of one marked police vehicle to replace a 2012 Dodge Charger, which is a marked police vehicle nearing the end of its useful life. State government or general municipal law 103-16 permits a municipality to make a purchase through the use of a contract let by the United States of America or any agency thereof, any state or any other political subdivision or district therein provided for such contract was let to the lowest responsible bidder. The town of Cicero, New York recently completed a bidding process for a 2016 Ford Police Interceptor. Therefore, we would like to jump on to that also and purchase a 2016 Ford Police Interceptor for the town of Glenville. The chief of police and town controller recommended the vehicle contract award be to Metro Ford, State Street, Schenectady, at a price below that awarded under the town of Cicero. Purchase said vehicle is provided for within the amended 2016 budget. The chief of police would hereby be authorized to purchase said vehicle at a total cost not to exceed $36,000, including all the necessary equipment and vehicle outfitting, with the expense for said vehicle charged to account number which is listed.
Excellent. And it's in the 2016 budget. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blount?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 8, authorizing the purchase of an unmarked police vehicle. Do I have a motion? Yes, a motion.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second it.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, pretty much this is the same thing, except it's under contract with a bid that Tompkins County got for a 2017 Dodge Charger sedan for use as an unmarked police vehicle. That is a vehicle that would serve the town of Glenville Police Department, and therefore we're looking to purchase a 2017 police Charger not to exceed $30,000, including all the necessary equipment, with the expense of said vehicle charged to the account number listed, and it is included in the 2016 amended budget.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blount?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 9, appointing the position of zoning board of appeals stenographer. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Second.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution that appoints Jennifer Vulo to fill the vacancy of the ZBA stenographer. Comes as a recommendation from the Zoning Board of Appeals, and with an effective start date of August 22nd at a rate of $90 per meeting, plus an additional $10 per hour for meetings lasting over 2.5 hours.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blount?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 10, appointing a seasonal employee beginning September 10th. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Second. Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this resolution is comes to us from the Commissioner of Public Works. It's in connection with the seasonal employees that we hire for summertime maintenance and security needs within the Parks, Highway, and Water and Sewer departments. Due to scheduled employee vacations and a pending retirement, the Commissioner of Public Works has advised that it needs one more seasonal employee to be extended through October 31st, 2016 to meet the needs of the Highway Department. The funding is available in the 2016 budget, so this resolution would then authorize the Commissioner of Public Works to hire have one employee be appointed to a seasonal labor hired position at the budgeted rate of $9 per hour with no benefits for the period of September 10th, 2016 through October 31st, 2016. The Commissioner of Public Works will also be authorized to appoint a qualified candidate to the vacant position on consultation with Supervisor Kevin.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blount?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. And now we add on resolutions. Resolution 1 is the public hearing hearing related to a zone change at 590 Saratoga Road. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Second.
I'll second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution that's setting a public hearing for Wednesday, September 21st, 2016, right here in this room. That's in 2 weeks, regarding a request for a zone change at 590 Saratoga Road, submitted by Lasco Management Group LLC on behalf of Complete CATV Communications, to rezone a portion of the parcel at that address to general business.
Thank you. And I know Councilman Martin and I have talked about this. This will actually be an item on the work session next week because we did request a site plan, which we haven't seen yet. So what we're doing as a courtesy of moving things forward is calling for the public hearing, pending how it goes next week, and then we could always make a decision to pull it or not at that point. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski? Yes. Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, add-on resolution 2, call a public hearing for all people interested in proposed local law to the vehicle and traffic chapter. Motion.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second it.
Moved in second. Any
We're on the wrong side here.
Got us all backed up.
Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this is to amend Chapter 255 of the Vehicle and Traffic, the Code of the Town of Glenville, to set a public hearing on Wednesday, September 21st at 7 p.m. And the items to be discussed are stop signs to be added at Indian Meadows Park, Park Road East and West, Indian Meadows Park Road Baseball Parking Lot Driveway North, Indian Meadows Softball Parking Lot Driveway South. Also to add standing of vehicles prohibited in the following locations, and that is Airport Road South from Freeman's Bridge Road, westerly 700 feet, County Road 35. Also, stopping of vehicles, the stopping of vehicles is hereby prohibited in any of the following locations: Whitbeck Drive, northeast between number 37 and 42 Whitbeck Drive. Also northwest from 110 feet southwesterly adjacent to 37 Whitbeck Drive. Also a speed limit change, maximum speed limit of 30 miles an hour established by the town of Glenville on Terramima Road from a point 1,200 feet west of Wolf Hollow Road to West Glenville Road.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski? Yes. Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, add resolution 3, scheduling a public hearing to consider the Lincoln Avenue sewer extension. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Second. Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, as you stated, this resolution was scheduled a public hearing for September 21st, 2016, at 7 p.m. here in Glenville Municipal Center, to consider the establishment of an extension of the Lincoln Avenue sewer extension, which would be then extension for 17 sewer district number 9.
As I understand it, Commissioner Capola, there's going to be a public meeting of sorts with the residents.
Correct, set up an MJ.
Is that before the public hearing, so they have the information?
We can do it before that.
Before that.
Yeah.
Can you let us know when that's set up?
Joel's gonna look at his schedule and see when we set it up, and then we'll proceed.
Okay. So watch out for that. We'll be public meeting on this. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please report the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pittavani?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Last item on the agenda is new business. I'll start on my left. Councilman Blunt.
This is a question, Mr. Supervisor, I guess for you or Tom. A couple people asked me, do we have any idea when the bridge is going to open in El Paso?
November 6th.
You know, they were talking like that, but I also heard that they were looking sometime in October. Is that fact?
They're
Or
on schedule right now, and the schedule's pretty set for November.
I haven't heard of
they're ahead of schedule though, aren't they?
They're on schedule.
They're on schedule.
Absolutely on schedule.
Okay, I was asked that.
They might be trying to open early, but I wouldn't promise it. They still tell us November 6th. Want to see that? Why not celebration? Bridge crossing. Councilwoman Rosbowski.
Mr. Supervisor, since there does seem to be a large number of residents who have electronic devices that they want to get rid of, several years ago, we did do an electronics recycling program, do you remember that? And we had, there was I can't remember the name of the company, but we had a company come in, they brought, I think they were from Syracuse, Sid was on the board, we did. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did it, and it was a program where residents could bring old computers, old televisions, old VCRs, and all that stuff that they don't want anymore, and a way for them to recycle it and get rid of it in a safe and legal manner. So I'm wondering if that's something that maybe we should go back and look and see who did that, and just set up a date and have them come and do it. It was a company, I think that must be there from Syracuse.
We have the right industrial park.
Yeah, we had one in the industrial park. Yeah. We have a recycling one.
Do that.
I think they can go right over there, it's a nominal fee to dispose of it.
Well, we did it at no cost to the residents, so. I don't think there was, at that particular time, I don't think there was any cost to the residents when we did it. Well, I mean,
So it would cost you, the cost of the
Well, you can do, at the county farm, you can do a variety of things at no cost, like cell phone, little things. Small TVs, I think, are like $10, the big TVs are $15, but everything else is free at the county farm. I need the permit.
yeah, well, I'm just, it's just, like I said, it seems like there's a large number of residents who have electronics to get rid of, and they don't know how else to get rid of them. So either we find, maybe we find a way on the website to have a link for various places people can get rid of it, or, something to help them dispose of those items so they're not sitting on the side of the road after a bulk pickup.
Good idea. Thank you. Councilman Pipelano.
Nothing this evening.
Councilman Martin gets 2 bites at the apple. He gets new business and old business.
No, well, we have that comp plan meeting next week with Kevin, and we're on track for October for the plan rolling out in draft form.
I went over the dates with them.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right, just, we made some progress on it, and something down.
Okay.
The only thing I have is I was remiss to mention, I think in my report, we have Oktoberfest, obviously, September 24th from noon to 9. I'm hearing that we have all new, a bigger, better beer garden. Buffalo is doing a lot bigger spread this year than they did in the past year, so we're going to be able to accommodate more people even better. So mark your calendars if you haven't already, the 24th of September, noon to 9. And I think we'll be together before on the 21st also. Melwood Park, again, yes. And with that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
A second?
Hang on a second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.